Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Level 18 Whitecap Bay Story Walkthrough for LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean. As you can see down in the corner, we do grab a couple of the compass points along our way, and they're actually pretty much required to advance through the story. As you know, we are not grabbing any of the compass points or mini kits until our free play series, which is on its way as we discuss this now. So we'll go ahead and select Whitecap Bay. Yeah, buddy. After a quick Miley Cyrus twerking. I don't know why I made that the theme for that, but it just seems kind of appropriate being the times. We'll watch a short cutscene. And it basically just kind of catches us up to speed as to what's going on. We're drooling over all these mini kits because, quite frankly, we don't have any yet as of the story. So we're like, oh my gosh, mini kits. And of course, he's got his compass. And then here we are on the, I don't know what I'd call it, the beach. It's not a very friendly beach. And there goes Philip, who appears to be sailing away on his own free will. But as we find out later, we don't know if that's the best thing for him or not. So as we get control of good old Jack Sparrow, we're going to have to use our compass a few times, find a couple items around the beach, build a couple items up, switch them over, and yeah, so let's get to business. A couple stud horn moments here, and destroy a few things on the beach. Actually, you want to destroy pretty much everything you can, because a couple of the building blocks that are needed to build your stuff are actually buried underneath. Well, for that boat, for example, is one of them. And another one is over here. We got to use the compass to find it, and then after we find it, we actually need a shovel, which we can actually find under the boat too. Or actually, I believe it's the skeleton right there next to the boat that has it. And yep, it's right between his legs, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and bust him in the chops here in a second. But we got to do a little bit of exploring first, figure out what's going on out here. And yeah. Couple of free play items, and you can see there's a little plank right there that takes you across a series of rocks, and basically that's what we're going to use, is the planks across the rocks to carry the big box that we're about to build up to place on that green slab right there to the right. So once that happens, we'll be able to well, I guess I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Let's just slow it down a wee bit. Well, and in case you haven't noticed too, this video footage is sped up just a little bit. Most of our footage is sped up to like a 1.2 or a 1.3 times, so fast enough that it's saving us some time, but not fast enough that's confusing people. In the free play series, we will more than likely speed up to 3 and 4 times during some of the dull moments, but at the same time, we might keep it the same old. So. Alright, you can see we busted up the boat, we build the blocks, we slid those blocks down the blue and white checkerboard, dumped them into the water, and now we have beat that skeleton to its, to its bloody pulp, and we'll go ahead and use the shovel that it provided to dig up this castle. And then, of course, because we don't like sandcastles, we're one of those jerks that comes and ruins your fun day at the beach. We'll go ahead and destroy that castle and then move it on over. And you would almost think that you could walk up right there, but for some reason there's a little crevasse that you fall into. And we'll just go ahead and carry this across. The goal, like I mentioned before, is to get it all the way out there, but we can't do it yet. We need to slide our trusty sword into this device, and once we do that, we will raise a little hidden, I don't know what it is, a little hidden bridge? I guess you kind of have to stay there in order for the bridge to stay there, so just make your way all the way across. There is a few studs out there and some other items, but we'll worry about those another date. Once you get it and place it on the green slab, it will break and crumble, and then that allows you to go ahead and build a bridge. But the bridge is not high enough for anybody to use, so you got to use the female character to go ahead and jump off on the right like you saw, and then come up and pull the switch, which allows the bridge to get sucked up, or the ladder bridge, I don't know, rope ladder? What do you want to call it? Something along those lines. And once it gets up, everyone else can make their way up the ladder. And then we'll switch on over to the 80s butt rocker. You know, the guy with the green bandana who looks like he was part of Guns N' Roses. And we'll use his awesome strength, which I think is drug-induced, but that's a whole other story. But we'll go ahead and use that to rip open that gold handle there and then walk up into the tower. And now this tower gets a little tricky. There are a couple of basically tubes. It's a tube. And we need to go ahead and fill it with, well, not something that rhymes with tube, but we need to fill it with some sort of schmegma. It almost looks like the same kind of schmegma that might be related to the barnacle bill holes, but probably not. It's probably just the color similarity. And once you get all the way to the top, you will find yourself a little, I guess it's an action icon, and you're going to go ahead and click that. And as you can see, all these bricks come shattering down below. And what to do? What to do? Well, of course, when in doubt, bust some things up. And collect them studs. We're almost a true pirate, which we are right there. And special thanks to our 2x red hat multiplier that's helping make that extra easy. And if you're not there, don't worry. We'll show you where those red hat multipliers are in a later video, and you won't have to worry about the stud counting at all. Alright, so use the green turban character. I can never remember these two's names, the green guys. And once you use him, you can build up the blocks, and then there's a wheel right behind. You're going to spin to win until you see this cutscene. And then we got to run back upstairs, because that's what we do. And once we get up here, you grab the torch, and you'll go ahead and light the other, I guess, I don't know, flame? I don't know what it is. But you light it, and it shoots the, yeah, it is a flame. It shoots the light and reflects it, and now what do we do? Well, your guess is as good as mine. No, I'm just kidding. We got to actually push this big mechanism so that it shifts the fluids, and then we got to spin this wheel again to change the fluid flow. Keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning. It looks like it's not doing anything, but it is. Ready? One more time? One more time? No. We are not engaged all the way. That's our problem. So make sure you push it all the way and line it up with the tube. Need the new tube. And then once the tube is lined up properly, go ahead and spin the wheel. And there you go. Then the cutscene will cut. So my bad for that. I'm sure you guys figured it out before I did. You're going to want to run back upstairs, grab that flam one more time. Yep, don't want to go by without the torch. Go ahead and light it. Light it like it's hot. Light it like it's hot. All right, we are almost done, people. We are almost done. What's next? Any ideas? Any ideas? Push it back. Line it up. All the way with the third one. And now it's flowing good. We got to spin the wheel, and guess what? Once you close it off, it fills the tube upstairs, presents us with yet another light opportunity. So we'll go ahead and grab the flame and light this last one. And booyakashow. Now we got some serious light power. And we'll go ahead and use the icon indicated there, and now we're going to use our heat ray. Follow the mermaid. Oh, to the yeah. Make sure you stay close with her. You got to follow her. There we go. Zooming on in. What's she going to do? What is she up to? Oh, Philip. Uh-oh. Looks like the ex-girlfriends, perhaps? Or the ex-mermaids? Not sure what's going on here. Craziness, though. Craziness. All right. So, it's giving us a few tips here of what we need to do. So, if you didn't figure that out, well, there's a light beam, and there appears to be a box of dynamite. So, you got to take out the old mer-ladies. And once you get down here, you will actually be presented with a nice, quick trip up to the very top of the tower, which actually shows that we have 2 green panels that need to be filled with items slapped on them. So, we'll go ahead and kind of follow around. The mermaids actually scream at you and will bust open some of these glass. I don't know if they're glass or not. They're like crystal rocks, and they'll handle those for you. Otherwise, in free play, you'd have to use what's her name, Siriana or Selena or Philip, one of the two. But so what you got to do is you got to work these boxes. Oh, up top. Falling off is probably not the best bet. So we'll go ahead and whee back up to the top, and then we'll grab this dynamite box and we'll slap it on the first green slab here. Booyah! And then we'll spin to win and ride that puppy down. Actually, we missed the jump, but you got to make sure you spin it down, otherwise that'll be an extra trip back to the top for you to move it down to the bottom. And now we got to find the other one. Where is the other box? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't in the obvious view, so we're gonna have to go way out here and row, row, row your boat gently across the stream. Oh, there they are. That's right. We just saw them in the telescope. We knew that. All right, then you got to jump back across, and then he's going to row us all the way over And then we can jump back and, oh, swing and a miss. Oh, we got lucky there. That's luck on our side. Up, 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 up. Get up there. Get up there. This was a kind of a pain in the butt, so to speak. And then, yeah, what are you going to do? Now I'm over here on the side. That was silly. So hopefully you can get it from up top. And we find out the hard way that it's real easy to get trapped under planks and boards. But we're smart enough, we can move it to the actual desired pathway here, and then we'll walk it all the way up. Leave it to the woman to get the job done, right? Right? You should be able to pick it up from up top, but you can't. I'm just struggling big time. I'm sorry about this, peoples. This should have been a lot easier. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe you guys had a similar experience, and it wasn't as fun for you either. But you can walk it all the way over, and you should be able to grab it from the beach now. And look at that. We can. Now we can make our way back all the way across. Boy, I should have just edited this out. This is Noob City for me right now. And look at that. I'm getting attacked too. You can tell I'm frustrated and just in a hurry. Like, come on, just make it work. Just make it work. Stop kicking me. Stop whipping me. Come on. All right, so we're making it across. We're still getting attacked. And we do need to have our trusty sword companion slide his sword in there. No, drop it. Whee, there's the bridge. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is not going my way, is it? Bridge is down. To be completely honest with you guys watching this, I played this footage a couple weeks ago. There's been a lot of things on my plate, and this has kind of been a back burner project. So this isn't fresh in my memory. I've actually played and done quite a few videos and other games since this. But, yeah. In fact, I even went to PAX before or after I played this level. So, I mean, that's how long. I mean, we're talking 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. Yep, where are you going? Go back across. We were there. We were home free. We were home free. All right, so now we're finally there. Holy cow. Place it on the green beacon, or the little green panel there. Use Jack to ride all the way up top. Spin the wheel to pull it up, and then, as you may have guessed, you're going to want to put it right on that other slab. Aw, to the, yeah, boy, that only took a half an hour. Hopefully you're laughing at me and with me on this one, because this is definitely... Oh, no, no! Do you see that? It looked like it was going to disappear, and oh, man, if I would have had to start all over, I probably would have just, I don't know, probably would have sat on that dynamite and lit it myself. All right, now once you get it all there, build it up, there'll be a giant slab of dynamite, and as you may have guessed, booyakashow! And that'll knock the tower all sideways and kind of distract everybody. Look at us. Whee! Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, that's a future Lego game, I guess. Oh, bummer. Bummer deal. Worked out good for somebody. All right, well, we got one last little moment cutscene here, and then we'll move along to the totals, and that'll be it for level 18. Holy cow, we're almost done with the story mode, peoples. All right, so there goes the ship. Probably not what they were hoping for, but that will complete the Whitecap Bay level 18 story walkthrough. We did get Angelica, and we also got a true pirate. Woohoo! So we will be getting the 2 gold bricks, one for completing the level and one for the true pirate. And again, don't worry about true pirate stuff too much. I wouldn't spend too many minutes or hours slaving away trying to bust open studs and collecting them, because the multipliers will really help you with that. So don't fear, multipliers will be here. And you can see we got the 5 compass items, and there's our 2 gold bricks, and we'll go ahead and continue the story, because that's how we roll. All right, well, like mentioned before, that's going to wrap up a level 18 Whitecap Bay story mode walkthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you found the little moment where I got a little lost there and sidetracked. I guess I was more stuck than lost. I knew what I needed to do. I just couldn't physically do it. So go ahead and laugh at me. Put a comment down below. You know, like it. Subscribe to us if you're not already. We got Lego Marvel on the way soon. Facebook, Twitter, and our website, HappyThumbsGaming.com, are all available for you to check out. Lots of content in all 3 places. Probably best off over at Facebook or the website, but we're active on Twitter as well. So if you like to tweet, and we will tweet you back. It's a lot of tweets. Oh, I feel like a national bird sanctuary or something over here. All right, well, my jokes aren't as funny as I'd like them to be, so I'm going to cut it short and say, as always, until next time. See ya!